You're watching QUTV Season 7 with Randy Swope, Jeremy Culver, Charity Boyd, Ashley Cahill, and Joshua Hale. QUTV Season 7 starts right now.
I'm Jeremy Culver. Welcome to our April 5th episode of QUTV.
And I'm Charity Boyd. On this episode, we discuss ways for you to help raise funds to support Shannon Peters and a way QU is making the main campus building safer.
But topping our news this week is a story on the international level. American college student Amanda Knox was tried for murder charges in Italy back in 2009, with her verdict being overturned in October of 2011. Now, the Italian Supreme Court has ruled for a retrial of Knox for the charge of murdering her roommate. Knox was charged with murdering her roommate, Meredith Kircher, while studying abroad in Italy. The Italian legal system is different than the American legal system, as they do not have double jeopardy. This is the law that you cannot be tried for the same crime twice. In Italy, you can be tried for the same crime multiple times. The verdict was first overturned due to the lack of incriminating evidence and suspicion of tampered evidence. There is no set time for the retrial, but at this time, no new evidence is said to be brought in. QU criminal justice professor Harry Kramer says that he does not agree with the retrial.
I think our jurisprudence in that regard is probably stronger in terms of justice and fairness to the accused. I feel that the way we view cases like this is probably a better way to proceed.
Kramer says he still encourages students to go study abroad, but be mindful when overseas you must abide by their laws.
Back on the local front, QU's campus is stepping up security in Francis Hall thanks to a new grant. The grant awards QU with around $200,000 to increase campus security. The money will be used to upgrade the exterior doors and camera systems in Francis Hall. The new systems will be similar to SLC and Gardner Hall, requiring card key access. The construction of the new security system is set to begin this summer. Talking about security, due to recent events with student Shannon Peters, QU has made pedestrian safety more aware to drivers around campus. Pedestrian solar-powered LED signs were recently installed on 18th Street, just outside the Hawks Hangout and near the SLC. They were also put up going east and west on Chestnut by Gardner Hall. These streets seem to be the busiest, having the most accidents over the past years. Sophomore Julianne Tui fought alongside QU security to get crosswalks and speed signs put up around campus. QU is hoping that these signs will help make drivers more aware of the students and limit the amount of accidents around campus.
The QU community continues to rally around Peters. QU's Pan-Hellenic Council will be having a fun and colorful way to raise money for the Shannon Peters Fund. The Color Run and Fun Walk fundraiser will be held on April 21st. From April 2nd to April 15th, a registration table will be set up from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the main dining room. If you sign up before April 8th, registration is only $20, and signing up before April 15th is only $25. For the community, signing up before April 8th, it will be $25, and before April 15th, it will be $30. For more information, check out the Strides for Shannon Color Run and Fun Walk Facebook page, or follow the link on our homepage. Basketball season is over here at Quincy University, so it's time to look back at a special senior on this year's team. I sat down earlier this week with Tyler Thompson to talk about his final season with the Hawks and his goals for the future. Joining us this week is Quincy University's graduate student and former men's basketball player Tyler Thompson. Welcome to the show, Tyler.
Thank you.
All right, so Tyler, your career has finally come to an end. How do you think the season went this year?
I think it went pretty well. We're a young team, and it was a true test. And coaching staff told me that it's going to be tough. Going in, being the only seniors with Ryan Stuckman, me and him are the only ones that have 3 or 4 years of college basketball experience. So It was challenging, but I think our team really made a step, especially in future years to come for this young group that just came in. So it should be a promising future for the Hawks.
I know you got this question a lot, and especially with an injury like this, it's going to happen. But how did you feel coming back from the knee injury you suffered?
It was there was a lot of uncertainty, and that was one of the lowest points of my life. As a college student, you got to put things in perspective, and tearing your knee is just a minor setback in retrospect of things. But it was definitely, I found myself in some low places, but I definitely had to push through, and I learned so much through that experience that you can't replace. It's just you learn who you are, you learn perseverance, and you learn who's really there for you in your support group.
Well, going on to this year, you were recently named to the Capital One Academic All-District team. Through the accomplishments you've gotten here at QU, where does that rank?
That ranks one of the highest in my opinion. I'm proud of just taking my academics and making sure that's a priority. And basketball was always something I did, but it wasn't who I was. Mm-hmm. And I really am proud of that because I was the only one to do it in the GLVC, and basically ranked me on a national basis, which was pretty cool.
All right, taking a back look at all the career as a player and as a student, what can you take from that that's going to help you as you go continuing down your career path?
I would say definitely work ethic. With basketball and academics, any student athlete will tell you it's a demanding schedule, and you have to be excellent at your prioritizing your time. So basically, I can definitely carry that over, and I've learned so much. When you go from different levels of academics, college was truly an experience where I learned the most, and I can definitely take my experiences here and project them on the future.
All right, now the final question is, what are the plans for the future?
I'm going to finish my MBA. I'm on track to finish this August, so I finished it in a year, which I'm really proud of also. It was a 2-year program, and I finished it in 1 year while playing college basketball. That was, not many people can say that, and I'm proud of that. So once that's over, it's the real world. So, just like everyone else, but I do have a plan. I'm not going to have this degree sitting in my back pocket and just hoping for the best. I do have a plan. I know where I want to be. It might not be, I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I know where I want to be, and I think that's a good start.
Can you give us a little insight on where you want to be, or at least a little look at it?
In retrospect, I want to be in business. I know that's very broad, but I know I want to find myself in a major city, and I do want to get out of the Midwest. I've decided that. Me and my family have talked, and I just want to explore different ventures. Basketball, everything was set out for me. Mm-hmm. And it was a blessing, and I owe basketball so much credit because it opened so many doors. But I'm ready to kind of be unconventional and try some new things.
All right, Tyler. Well, again, thank you for coming in, and I'm glad that you learned a lot from this experience. Not many people do. And thank you, though, and I hope the rest of your career and college education goes well for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The NCAA tournament is down to 4 teams, and March Madness has been filled with exciting games and big upsets. The final teams are down to top seed Louisville, Michigan, Syracuse, and the Cinderella team, Wichita State. QUTV asks people who they think will become the next champion.
I want Louisville to win because ever since the guy that fractured his leg, I just want them to win because of that. I think they deserve it.
I will want Michigan to win for 2 reasons. I want them to win because they'll be representing the Big Ten, and because a lot of sportscasters have been saying how weak the Big Ten is for some reason.
For March Madness, I want Louisville to win because they're the only team left in my Final Four, so it'll help my bracket a lot.
Louisville deserves to win because of the Kevin Ware injury. I'm pretty sure after a traumatizing injury like that, your legs sticking out, like your bones sticking out of your legs, pretty crazy. So yeah, Louisville deserves to win.
I want Michigan to win because they're in the Big Ten.
I think Syracuse is going to win because their defense is really good, and I think defense is a great aspect. You need that to win a game.
Alright, I would say I want Louisville to win because it'd be really special to see that group of guys rally around and win a championship for Kevin Ware after he broke his leg the way he did.
The Student Affairs position, Director of Residence Life and Community Standards, has been vacant since Jeff Spain's resignation in late January. But the school is pleased to announce that position has been filled. Starting this week, the position will be filled by Larissa Lavender. Lavender, who has a variety of residence life-related experience, began the application process earlier this semester. And she says that even though QU is a small institution, she is very excited about everything the school has to offer.
But I think all of the things that I really appreciated about all those places I found at Quincy, and I think that's why I'm very excited about this position, and I'm very, very fortunate to be here because I have all of those pieces that I have been looking for all in one package.
Lavender's office is located in the Student Affairs office in the Student Center. Stop in and give her a friendly welcome to the university.
Attention all QU seniors, graduation is right around the corner, so you'll want to mark these dates on your calendars. Cap and gown and ticket pickup will begin Tuesday, April 30th in the registrar's office. Every senior will be given 4 tickets. Extra tickets are limited and available on the first-come, first-served basis through Moodle beginning April 15th. Commencement weekend 2013 begins Friday, May 10th. Graduation rehearsal will be held at 10 in the morning on Friday in Pepsi Arena. The baccalaureate procession will be Saturday at 7 p.m. in Francis Hall. Sunday, May 12th is the graduation ceremony. Doors open at 8:30 for graduates with questions, picking up tickets, or more. The official ceremony will begin at 10:30 a.m. Hawk Wild 2013 is rapidly approaching. Has your team registered? All registration packets must be turned into the Student Affairs office by Thursday, April 18th. Packets must include team registration form, volunteer recruitment form, team t-shirt design, and signed liability forms from every person on your team. A meeting will be held at 5 p.m. that same Thursday in the Student Center. At least one person must attend the meeting in order for your team to be allowed to participate in Hawk Wild. Air band competition forms are due April 24th. Don't forget to have your team members register for Strides for Shannon if your team wants to earn extra points for participating in that event. That's all we have for this episode of QUTV. I'm Charity Boyd.
And I'm Jeremy Culver. Be sure to check back 2 weeks as we continue to bring you the news by the students for the students.